Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Without question, Eric Gordon displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's man in at the point. Now here's Zubats. Here's Leonard. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Curry against George. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just 34% so far in this one. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen. Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to man. Back to Leonard. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Zubats. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Leonard against Bridges. Pass to George. Morris left side. Shoots over Curry. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
And so Curry nails both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Zubats passes to George. Morris with it. He's covered by Curry. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Knocked away. Now here's George. He's got 14. George draws the double. Leonard passes to George. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Dinwiddie outside. The 3 sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
George outside. Pass to Morris. And yep, it's good.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 11. And here's Bridges. Over Leonard. Bridges misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to man. George outside. The 3 ball. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Curry against George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 21. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's man, and it's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Man misses. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. The kick out. Curry. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And he gets it to go.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's man, following the bucket by the Nets. Shoots a fadeaway. Leonard passes to Zubac. George outside. 5 to shoot. Got it from about 16 feet. George has got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Bridges outside. Bridges against Leonard. Pass to man. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Morris. And it's good for 2. Morris has got 13.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside Simmons. Out to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's man. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
So he gets them both. Simmons with it. Pass to Mills. Now Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Covington with it. The 17-footer. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got assist number 7 tonight. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got his second bucket of the night.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Back to Leonard. Now here's Plumlee. Not a lot of room. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Harris outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Harris.
Powell outside. Here's Leonard. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Back to Mills. Johnson against Covington. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Clippers ball.
For the Clippers, Gordon comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Highland in for Mann. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Plumlee. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And that one good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
One shot.
That's good from Plumlee. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Powell passes to Covington. Gordon against Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Eric Gordon shooting 1.
One shot.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Brooklyn has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Left side Mills. Banked it in off the glass. Mills has got his first points in this one.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Pass to Covington. Powell outside. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Powell's got 9.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
Outside Mills. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2 on Robert Covington.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line, Joe Harris. At the line, 2 times.
The free throw drops for Harris. And Harris drops them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Los Angeles is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Harris against Powell for 3. Gordon. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Outside Mills for 3. That one is off. It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's Sharp. And it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Finney-Smith to the left side wing. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Sharp's got his first points of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket by Highland.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Thomas. Fires from deep. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 4 rebounds now. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Pass to Thomas. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Now here's Finney Smith. Offensive rebound. For three, here's Harris. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three, Gordon sends it home from three-point land. Gordon's got 24 points.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Sharp. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Powell for three. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All three levels are part of his game. That time goes to the three ball.
Outside Mills. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensive foul.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Watanabe's checked in for Finney Smith.
Think back to the 2020 games in Tokyo, guys. Patty Mills leading Australia to the bronze medal, the first medal ever for men's basketball, a huge moment for the country.
Now here's Gordon. Powell passes to Covington. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Patty Mills at those Tokyo games. He was devastating at the international level, Doors.
Oh, guys, he led the entire tournament in scoring. He averaged more than Kevin Durant did with the USA team, and Kevin was fabulous. But Mills was absolutely the man for Australia. Showed up on a big stage. Patty doing work.
Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And he makes both free throws. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Highland. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Right wing. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Batum. And he gets that one.
I really like how they're controlling the pace in the open court.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Watanabe. Poke loose and stolen by Covington. And the basket by Highland. Now here's Mills. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, the NBA, what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Thomas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Gordon.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And it's Watanabe with a rebound. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And he lays it up and in. Watanabe's got his first points of the game.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Here's Batum. That three's off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Watanabe. Fade away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Batum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
2 shots.
And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
And that one misses.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
He hits the second from the line. And the Nets with possession here. And here's Mills. Pass to Thomas. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Gordon from the arc. Fires in the triple. Gordon's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you love about Nicholas Batum. Not only does he see the floor, but he's so unselfish.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Mills. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
Patty Mills at the line 2 times.
First free throw is good.
Patty Mills considered one of the best teammates in the NBA, and everyone's so happy that he was able to come up huge in helping his native Australia win their first medal in the Summer Games. What a story.
Boston's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, BA, a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Coffey. Soft touch off the glass. Coffey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Sharp. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Here's O'Neal after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And that one no good to start off the night. Here's Coffey from outside the arc. And they recover it.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Pass to Highland. Shoots over Mills. Again, the Clippers score.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Here's Watanabe to stop the run. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Boston. And he banks in the layup.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Boston. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Boston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now here's Mills. Count it. Mills has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Fourth quarter.
Here's Coffee. A minute 53 left in the game. Good on the shot.
Amir Coffee.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. Here's Sharp. He's checked by Plumlee. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Amir
Well,
Coffee.
some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As a league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Utah.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
14.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And the first one at the line is good.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the impact of international players in the NBA, it's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top three were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
And the basket by Highland.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And the basket is good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Coffee. Here's Boston. Now Plumlee. Takes a three. Back to Coffee. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this one up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.